guess the main opposition that we have is to make sure that the wildlife corridor is preserved.
Yeah.
The preventing the destruction of vegetation. There's some incredible saguaro. That's one of the reasons we bought our home there, is to have that westward view. And we think that we could come up with something better than multifunctional corridor for the zoning application. Something low intensity. Definitely, we're very leery of that designation because of the possibility of CB1, CB2 and apartments. And we look forward to working with you and coming up with a mutual compromise.
I do too. Thank you.
We had a lot of people here, and we noticed, I'm sure you noticed that. One of the biggest problems we have is the CB1, CB2 designations, which comes with the MFC. And of the 20-some people we had standing here, not a one of them approved of that. And we were all pretty vehemently opposed to it. We would be willing, I think, this is just me, but I think in talking to the others, we would be willing to consider an upgrade from the current level of LIU 0.3, which gives you a very difficult situation for the landowner, you know, churches and I guess ranches or farms, which is probably not what you want to put there. But all of us feel pretty strongly against any kind of medium MFC designation. And I think we're planning to have a meeting about it, and we have invited the requester. I'm not sure the title.
We just have to figure out how we can make assurances that uses that are unacceptable are granted out.
Okay.
Because it's not my intention to put in the CB1.
And a personal concern of mine is the traffic on that road is already horrible. It has been slated in the past for upgrade. I don't know what the county's intention is from where Marana left off out to Tornedale Road, but I understand it's supposed to be widened eventually. Could you address that, or is that outside your purview?
I would have to.
At this point, no, and that would be part of the staff report.
Oh, it will. Okay.
We'll be getting that
I
information.
don't know.
What was the response to that question?
I would just say that we, as part of staff's report, we will be getting that information from the Department of Transportation.
Oh, okay. Right, because that's a pretty big concern. There is a school down there, Quail Cove, or Quail Run, and my son went there, and the traffic was horrible then. And there are still a lot of people who live in that area who have small children, my neighbors included, and the traffic in that area is just bad enough as it is. And if we put any kind of commercial property in that area, it's going to be even worse.
You possibly could go to the Regional Transportation Authority if they have a website, and you could look at the projects there, but we'll certainly have that as part of our staff.
And I believe our homeowners association president will be contacting you or vice versa.
You could also contact the Department of Transportation directly to find that out.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, I guess I probably have a little bit more of an interest in this since my property actually borders up against the property in question here. I've got many concerns. One of them is the traffic on Cortaro Road. I've been there since day one, for right at 10 years. I know that Cortaro Road is slated to be widened. It was due to be completed in February of '05. So, needless to say, it's not coming along too well at this point. The foliage on the property there, one of the reasons that we purchased in the Quail Cove subdivision was because of the zoning on that piece of property, that it was suburban ranch, and that put our mind at ease that we weren't going to have a Safeway 150 feet from the back door of our house. So this zoning that you're asking for it to default to is, in my opinion, completely unacceptable. If we want to pinpoint it down to a little more acceptable zoning for the residents, and I think I probably speak for all of them, that, and the gentleman that was up here who spoke before me, what you're proposing at this point is unacceptable.
I'm not proposing anything. There's a proposal of a palette of different options.
Right.
And I agree that a lot of them are unacceptable. And I would love to meet with you and the rest of the people and come up with something that is more in tune with what you have and is more success. I wouldn't want a Safeway there either. So.
Yeah, and you know, as far as I think one of the letters that was sent that we just received this afternoon from your company, a lot of things, I'm not going to call them lies, I'll call them misleading. One of the things though here, whether it's true or not, I don't know, that the traffic going down Cortaro Road is 22,000 per day. Now I don't know what constitutes a busy road, but it is busy enough that this will be the 4th year that Quail Cove School does not allow students to cross the road. They took the crosswalks out, and they are very adamant about children do not cross that road, period. So that's my 2 cents.
Thank you. Do you have written comments?
Yes, I do.
Terrific. Thank you.